Hello. Hello. Yes, hello. Hello. Yes, very good, very good. Sorry, just wanted to move something around real quick. Probably should have done that before I started, but whatever. Welcome to another stream for those new. Dalah, EP or Chaotic Box Dude. Welcome to another stream with us. We've been streaming every day this year, with some goals at the end of the month. We are not too far from those goals, so make sure you're doing all the good stuff if you want to support this weird little box guy. I don't know. Today is day... Oh, I'm not going to look. Oh, what day is it? I wrote this out like I write these out at like pretty much the beginning of my days. So I know what I'm going into, kinda, but like a memory perfect. What's the date today? This day 47? Oh no, I definitely fucked that up. It's day 49. Well done, you damn box. Yes, welcome in. We are on day 49. And today we are doing more art. We're doing more art. We're probably going to work on this art, at least for a good little while. I'm really not sure how. I think I just want to do the line art for the Radiant, or the Radiance, or whatever. And then from there we will figure out what the hell we're doing with all this stuff here. I feel like this looked better when I was first doing it. Oh, you know what it is? Well, I bet. Yeah, it's a little bit like that. I did give this a couple little touches, if you'll notice, but not much. You know, that's something I really want to work on. I say too much, you know, like I really want to work on my my speech. Only say things when you have something to say. You know, we're all about self-improvement here. Okay. So, I'm actually going to just jump right into this while I'm chatting, I guess. Here. I'll make sure that we're actually... we know what we're doing. I'm thinking tomorrow I'll probably actually pick up Minecraft again. Means I'll have to do a little bit of work before then. Because I'm thinking of picking back up the hardcore Minecrafting. But yes. So that's the plan for tomorrow. Now, that plan may go awry, but it is the plan. I'll do that. Go. Here. So, once again, if you'll notice, it is a Wednesday. And and we're not reacting. Not a watching Wednesday. And that's because I was watching this lady's reaction to Epic. I didn't really like her reaction. It was kind of... She kind of wasn't saying much, and then she was just like... It was weird. It wasn't... You know what? That's a little harsh. It wasn't weird. It was not my taste. But that's... You know, whatever. To each their own. I even thought in the moment, I was like, I don't think I'm going to watch this person, but I respect them as a senior in the streaming space. Because they seem to be doing quite well for themselves, actually. Of course, it certainly helps that they have a really cool model. Really like it. But they seem like a fun person too. Fun person, top tier model, works out that way. You know what I mean? But I was watching their stream, and they said something that sort of, you know, put it in my head. I think I don't want to really be reacting to something in, you know, at this level of my streaming, you know what I mean? I want to have at least, you know, one or two concurrent chatters to not really bounce off of is the wrong word, but like be reacting for, you know what I mean? But yeah, and that's why I think we're going to wait to do reactions until we have at least maybe like 300. We're aiming for 300 followers, and then if that happens, we'll do some reaction content, which I am looking forward to. I do have some stuff I'd like to react to. I just don't think it would be very entertaining to just, you know, not have any input and just watch whatever I want to watch in the moment. And of course, that's mostly what we're going to be doing anyway, but I'm just having thoughts about it, and that's where my thoughts ended up. And hell, I change my mind half the time anyway, so who knows what we're doing. Yeah, it's funny. Today is actually the return of one of my favorite comics on Webtoon called Osora. And I was talking about this series just the other day, and then I was like, you know what? When the fuck is that coming back from break? and I look it up. I go to the creator's profile, and I see it. It was like, oh yeah, in 2 days, we're going to be back with regular chapters. And I was like, what? And that chapter came out today. Got a nice little Wednesday release. Wednesday is one of my favorite days for comic release because it's got a lot of my favorites. It's got An Ordinary, which is a really good one. Or is that Thursday? It might be Thursday. But now this is bothering me a little bit. Thursday? I don't know. I'm not gonna let it bother me. Don't let it bother you. But yeah. And it's also got Hand Jumper. Sometimes it has Lookism or Illicide. Sure. Kinda slop, but I love the slop. Yeah. It's just a great day for, like, Korean comics, I guess. What are they called? Manhwa? Yeah, manhwa, because it's Japanese manga, Korean manhwa, and Chinese, something. Manga, manhwa. And yeah, so it's spelled, the difference is man, and then HWA and HUA. So that's a whole thing. Meh. I don't know why I'm talking about this, but it's something to talk about. I noticed that I've been a little bit more quiet lately. And that isn't something, I like. I want to, carry the stream with kind of a not quite continuous line of dialogue, I suppose. Fun little bit of practice, just walking. Because I definitely started out more talkative, but I feel like that's been a decline a little bit. I'm really curious, like, because all the Hollow Knight like things are supposed to kind of be based on bugs, just a little bit. And I have no idea what the radiance would be based on. Maybe like a moth? Or like that kind of thing? I don't know what the bug family for a moth is. I feel like I've heard it before though. Like a yeah, I don't know. Uh, the lines don't have to be perfect, but you know, I'd like them to be. I'd like them to be okay. Right, that's the layer where I put those on, so I gotta put that right there, like that. Just continuing a little bit with this guy. Good. Yeah, I had a thought. What was it? I don't remember. Ah, that's fine. Obviously wasn't too important then, eh, was it? That's obviously how it works. Alright, this is bothering me a bit. Where is it? There it is. Fix that, and then we're just going to continue like so. Even though I think a lot of this is going to get covered up. Oh, I remember now. I wanted to find out how to set up music for these drawing streams, because my drawing stream inspiration person, I guess, was what's her name? Poku Miu? Now, let me see if I can't find her. Pokuri Miu? Is that it? Yeah, Pokuri Miu. She was the artist for a series I was really into called, what was it called? What was it called? Man, fucking me up. Huh. You know what? I'm just going to look it up. Webtoon. Here. Originals. How do I zoom out? What was it called? This is bugging me now. Like, I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to find it. It was about this doctor and nurse in like a horror world. What the fuck was it? Was it completed recently? I don't feel like it was. No. I don't see it. Oh. Oh, that one's over? What? Lore Olympus is over? Whoa, damn. I feel old. Blood Ink is still going. That's a good one. Blood Ink. Oh, good. Sure. Oh, well, since I've seen that one. Smithy and Smitty and Mad. Has it always been Smitty and Majesty? Oh. Yeah, this is actually bugging me. I don't know where it was. Clinic of Horrors, that's it. She was the artist for Clinic of Horrors, I do believe. Or something. It was something like that. And after she stopped doing that, she, like, when I learned about her when she stopped doing that, and popped into one of her streams, and she had music playing. I was like, this is a good vibe. Because I don't think I'd feel so obligated to just never stop talking. Filling space. In these drawing streams. If, you know, there was music playing. But also, I don't know how that works with the copyright. I think I do, but I'm not sure. Because I don't think they copyright the stream. So long as you keep it out of the VOD. And I think I know how you keep it out of the VOD, but I'm not sure. It really comes down to, I know, like, Kit Kat, Magna, a couple others who, like, just play music. Play some of my favorite songs, actually. It's really interesting, but I seem to have very similar tastes in music for them. And I need to ask them about that. I haven't yet, because I'm lazy. I'm a lazy box. And I'll go this. Something like that. Something like this. Hmm. Oh. Whew. You know, I'm just thinking. I've been babbling all this time about just random stuff, but I haven't talked at all about Hollow Knight thing. How, you know, at least for now, we're going to be done with it. And where we go next? Also, if you keep hearing me clear my throat, because I've had this weird throat thing where it's just felt all garbled up since I woke up this morning, and it's weird. Feels very weird. I keep trying to clear my throat unconsciously. Or what's the word for, like, you know, it's not like a I think I'm going to clear my throat, but you just kind of do it. Like a subconscious action, right? Something like that. I don't know. Oh. Yeah. Bill comes up. Fuck it Friday. But instead of Hollow Knight, I'm thinking about whether I want to pick up Silk Song, first of all. But that one may wait a minute. I definitely want to play Dispatch at some point. I'm not sure what the cost will be on my computer, though. Which is why I think, depending on the cost of that, like hardware-wise, hardware and software-wise, and CPUs and all that, I may end up using like a Fugi model for that. But we'll see. We have no way of knowing at the moment what that will be, how that will feel on my computer. My computer will feel about that. Very temperamental. Here, ought to keep this up here. And we're going to use this color right here. And we're going to, no, I think we want actually a little bit lighter. Yeah, that's perfect. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, this. Other than that, other than dispatch, I also want to play some. I want to get started on that Final Fantasy series. I also want to play some Octopath. I've done a couple. What were my ideas? Some Dispatch, some Octopath, some Final Fantasy, and I also want to play Peak. I never got to play it while it was in its peak. But might find some friends and play that. Whew. There you go. Eventually, that could just be it. I mean, didn't I do enough? Isn't this enough for you? Come on, come on. It's pretty good. Come on. No. We don't just need pretty good. We need perfection. Alright, let's get these bright eyes right in here. Actually, we'll do this one. And we'll do this guy. And yeah, that was it. And then we need to... That looks pretty cool. Gotta admit, that looks pretty cool. And then we're going to blur these. Give them a little bit of lens blur. Just a little bit. Not too much. Okay, then we don't want that there. We want it here. No, here. Yes. That. That's not bad. And then we got this. And I guess we need to put this down here. Something like that. It'll need some work, but that's kind of what I want to go for. First of all, we need some reference for what the what it looks like in here, which is this color. Okay. Oh. Oh. And we wanted something like that. Bill. I'm on season 2 of American MasterChef. That shit is... It's good, but it is pissing me off. I fucking hate the little schmarmy rich boy. What's his name? Max. So much. Such a little shit. I don't care that he's older than me now. At the very least, I don't know what the fuck he's up to now. But boy, you gotta admit, you were a little shit back then. Just that smug little fucking smiley constantly doing. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Alright, then we're just going to jump up here. This. Whew. Also, the fact that, what was his name? Here. Was it Tony? Yeah, Tony Scruggs. The fact that he went home instead of the girl who said, yeah, I actually don't know what the fuck I put in the ravioli. Was nuts. That was the stupidest. Like, it was making me debate, is this, like, rigged or, you know... It's obviously a little bit dramatized and all that, but is this like completely fake? I don't think MasterChef is fake. Right? Not a... I feel like I would have heard something about that by now. Or it's dramatized, but I don't think it's fake. Like, oh no, I made bad pasta. Or, oh no, I don't know if I put raw fucking egg in your ravioli, sir. I'm... Like, there's, I think, a pretty clear fucking difference there. I don't know why I'm venting about that right now. Oh yeah, your pasta is too thick. Fucking dingoes. Yeah. Again, doesn't need to be perfect. Now, of course, Tony was getting on my nerves a bit at the end there. Like, Max is a little shit, but also Tony was being a quote unquote man's man. It was being kinda a bit much. I'm hoping, you know, Max figures his shit out a little bit by the end, you know. I don't want him to lose anytime soon. I just want him to get a little bit humiliated. Just a little bit. Bro needs a little wake-up call. Obviously, this is not at all relevant if you've never watched MasterChef. Yeah. Oh. What am I drawing here? There it is. And we're just gonna have a quick little bit of something like that. Oh. Ooh. A little something like that. And oh no, filter over, right like that. And we got the inside here. Need a little bit more orange-ish. Give it a bit like this. Like this. Touch. Touch. Okay, and then we're just going to give it a lighter grayish color. Going to shade into this. Then we're going, after this, we're going to give it a pretty intense airbrush, blah blah, of black. We're also going to blur a lot of this together here. And then we need pretty much a black. And we need a black. Throw it on the airbrush. Something like that. Get in here. So I might give this a little bit like that. I think we'll probably lower the opacity on this guy just a little bit. But yes. And we also want to give it a little bit something like this. I'll lower that opacity down to about there. That's pretty good. And then blur all this together. Blur on it. Something like that. Yeah, that's not bad. But it does need work. As I'm looking at this, and this has got some problems. Okay. This. This. That. Now this ground looks really bad, right? But that is because it is completely unshaded. No part of it has been shaded yet. So it kind of just looks like shit. Don't you worry. It will not look this bad in the final product. Now, it won't look great because I'm not a super good artist, but it won't look bad either. Hey, Wino, it's been forever. How have you been? Yeah. Sorry if I missed your message here. I was making sure to try and get this right. I've been good. Just been chilling. Working on art at the moment. Yeah. Just working on art. How about you? How you been? Hopefully good. Wait. Oh, did I ask that? Yes, I did. I did. I've been very tempted to get an Ultra Kill and Repo. Oh. On, what? Because those don't, sound familiar. I'm saving for a new PC. Nice. Yeah, honestly, I ought to do that at some point. And play more cool games. The Steam games. Oh! Yes. No, I know what you're talking about now. I'm an easily confused box. I'm sorry. Yeah, those ones seem good. Have there been any updates otherwise for the update person? Let's see here. No, wrong one. That. Unsure. I don't know about that yet. Norp. Fair enough, fair enough. What are we drawing right now? We are drawing some Hollow Knight stuff. Here, it might help if there's no background, because this is kind of muckying it up. You recognize it? I don't know if you ever played Hollow Knight. Is that the Radiance? It might be. It's possible. And the Knight, yes. Both Knights, even. Yeah. I like the pointy things on its head and the tendrils. Okay, so then we are going to put right in here, and we're going to get some shading done on this flooring. Wait, is the true Hollow Knight under the resonance or radiance? Yes. Also, I don't know if I'm spoiling you. If I am, I'll stop answering. But I don't think so. I'm gonna get rid of that. Let's see what we're doing a little better. Ooh. It's kind of more of a symbolic appearance of the radiance being there. And like an actual physical representation. I have seen too much and played the game to care for spoilers, mainly from the last year when I really got into Hollow Knight but didn't know that we were getting Silksong because I'm dumb. No, not dumb, only ill-prepared. I don't know how much better that is, but yeah. Here, actually, we need to do this. Ooh, actually, I fucked that up. I did. Shit. Shit. A little bit more like that. But yes, so if you don't care about spoilers, I'll explain what this drawing's sort of trying to represent. Basically, the Hollow Knight is called the Hollow Knight because they are the vessel of, they're sort of like the actual lock and key behind keeping the radiance, sealed away or whatever. From my understanding, at least. And when you're fighting the Hollow Knight, you're kind of actually just fighting the Radiance's influence over them. And that is kind of what I'm drawing. Radiance is supposed to sort of be hidden in the smoke. I know. They are seal the Radiance in the fight with him when you use the Dream Nail. And yeah, exactly. Exactly correct, Wino. Yeah, that's fair. It is a bit of an energy sink. I've had many days where I've just been like, oh god, Hollow Knight, this is pain, but also, yee, woo, hop around as a little bug guy. Bug Void God Eldritch being. How fun. Last time I checked, Silksong was about 60 to 7 buckaroos. Really? Let me check that. Silksong Switch. Two. Costs. Yeah, yeah. Because I was like, at that point, nobody's gonna fucking pay for that game if they've got like a $60 markup. Nope, what I meant to do. Oh, oh. Oh, I see. That's why it's so dark. It's so light. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I've kind of dropped that I didn't mean to drop, and I should actually probably get back to, is rewatching Code Geass, because that's a good ass show. Good ass show. It is indeed. Oh, trust me, even worse for Nintendo games themselves. The new Mario Kart is like 67. Yeah, $80. Yeah, I was hearing that, and was it like one of the new Pokemon ones that was like going to be like $90? Or what was the recent like really stupid like price hike? I don't remember. I ended up getting back into One Piece this week. Oof. Oof. I both feel sorry for you and really want to know where you're at. Where are you at? Come on. Come on. I kind of stopped this wrong word. I kind of lagged behind. Yeah, Pokemon Legends ZA. And that one was like something like $80 or something. But yeah, I got to Elbaf. And I was like, honestly, I still remember everything that was going on. Around the end of Egghead, when Saint Saturn makes landfall on Egghead. Oh yeah, yeah. Do you want me to spoil? I until then I will not neither confirm nor deny where you know, the inner workings of giant culture. Yes, he is. And he's also one of my favorite characters. I'm also a strong believer that he's going to join the Blackbeard Pirates. So I haven't kept up in like the last God knows how long, so he may have already done that. Or he may have joined with the Straw Hats, who knows? Yeah, buddy. Ooh. Ooh, that looks clean. Ooh. Here, let me just get clean. Look at that. Ooh. I'm so good at texturing. Gonna go listen mode real quick because I gotta do stuff before I lay down for bed. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yes, season 2. At episode like somewhere in the thousands. we'll just do a little lens blur here. Let's see. Bad. How's that look? That looks pretty damn accurate, I think. Egghead is on 1,100 or something near there. Yeah. I think it's 1,140 somewhere. You know what? I'm gonna look it up. Cause I have the power of the internet. One Piece anime. How many episodes? A 1,155 episodes. Woo boy. Also, like, they've always had seasons. I don't know. Yeah. They have seasons. If you look on the One Piece Wikipedia for episodes, they have up until season 22. But that's just a random fact that I know. Because for a while, I was showing somebody One Piece, on Netflix, and Netflix operates on the seasons of the series. Ooh. Friendo is live. What? We'll definitely be rating that Friendo. But right now, I am out of water and I need to use the washroom. So I think I'm going to be right back. I'm going to throw you guys on a be right back screen. And I hope to see you guys when I get back. All right. Bye. Can I just say that now that I've changed my Instagram to match my Twitter, this be right back screen now bugs me, even though it's very cute and I like it. But yeah. We return. I return, and apparently someone made a bunch of chicken, so come on, have some chicken. Yes, I am, in fact, among the living. Stormkin. Exactly. Delicious. Nah. Bonk. I need to actually get a real thank you for the head pats. I appreciate you. I need to get like the actual PTS stuff. That way you can actually bonk me with like a bat or something. I don't know. I'm just enjoying this chicken at the moment. Yeah. I like the way they make their chicken, this person. Is they make it kind of sweet. They have like this glaze they put on it. Really good. Would be funny. Wait, what if like either the Radiance or Hollowness or Hollow S bonking with a tentacle or something for a pat, cartoon hand pats you on the head? Ugh. I kind of like that. I kind of like it. I'd have to get like a custom sort of. Actually, I choked on water. I'd have to get like a custom design for that though, because you kind of, from my understanding, you kind of gotta get your own custom assets if you want that. Oh, nice, nice. When you choke on your own spit, it's a humbling experience. Dropping my chicken. Nice, nice. I'm not laughing at you totally, just laughing with you. That's how it works, right? Yeah. I'm not good hot stuff either. So yeah, come on. We can laugh at each other. We're all cool here. Nom nom nom. Nom 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 nom. Mhm. Mhm. Last bite. Oh fuck. I have too many dishes in my room. Nowhere to put all of them. All right. Crack a window. I don't know. Hopefully you have a window. That'd be nice. You don't. That sucks. Too bad. That's so sad. I don't know. I feel like I'm being too mean. No. What did I do with my glove? Wrong glove. Where'd you go? What did I do with it? I only have one left. The other one's all like tore. I'm confused. It's almost 10 at night right now. Guess this one will just have to work. Not very good. Torn to pieces, but if to do. Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, throw this one right here. To be honest, tomorrow might actually suck for me because of the stuff I gotta do. What stuff you gotta do? Just a minute. 6. Um. I just got more food. Cool. Here, let me grab this. Got some, like, broccoli, rice, cheese. Looks like there's some peppers in here. Living with people has its ups and downs. But calm down, Gromit. No, it's Wallace. Gromit's the dog, isn't it? Huh. No, but I actually have an unhealthy obsession with cheese and anime. I don't know how I feel about that. It's slightly concerning. Fair enough. I guess everyone's gotta have their hobby. And I really can't judge people for their food choices. My go-to meal. I know, but I can break the cheese addiction. It's not an addiction. It's stop anytime I want to. I just don't want to. I just have it every day, and it makes me feel good. You know, it helps when I'm. Oh, God damn it! Fine. Try to shut me up with water. Try and drown me. Good water. Hydration of cola. Fun fact, I do not like soda. Don't think it tastes good. I don't have any. Give me $20 and I'll go find soda. Yes, I don't know. Just kidding. Don't do that. But no, I don't like how acidy it is. Yeah, I mean there is a natural delay, but that like I can't really do much about. But hmm. Let's see. How's our connection looking? Yeah. We're not dropping frames at all and our connection's completely fine. I think it's just the natural delay that stream has between OBS and Twitch. Yeah, I don't really like that. Which is why I don't like carbonated water or juice or whatever. Also, generally just very much not healthy. And health is very important to me. Connection is on me because earlier my Senka paused, so now it's a little slower. If you refresh the page, it should actually fix itself then. If that is the issue. Yeah. But generally I don't like how sweet it is, and I also just generally don't think it tastes very good. Oh, no, what I meant to do. Okay, BRB, because I gotta get restarted. Fair enough. Feeling pre-restarted right about now. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. That's pretty good. Where, oh, where, oh, where? Where? There it is. There, oh, there is where. Back, I think it's faster now. Nice. I'm happy for you. And we're just gonna color this in. And the thing about these chains is, well, they're metal, which is why I'm giving them this sort of grayish base coat. They're kind of like a really dark rusted metal. Oh. You know what would be funny is if you have a point thing that makes your blanket a random color, like for 1 to 2 minutes. Oh, that would be cool. That would be cool. Ooh. I'm going to screenshot that comment, and I'm going to save that to my my documents stuff. Here we go. Just move this over here. And I'm actually going to remember that. Because that is actually a great idea. Okay, there we go. Throw that over here. Whoops. we'll even call it, I don't know, color update or something. There, that's fine. Good. But I like that idea. Thank you very much. Next time I appear, I'm probably going to go look at it and say, he actually did this time I was gone. I don't know about that because I don't know if I can do it with this model. It may have to wait until my next model. But I will do it at some point. Promise. You're welcome. Thank you. Really is just a Cully variable swapping on the blanket. Yeah, I don't know if that's something I can do. Probably some YouTube tutorials on how to do it. You know what? Let me see this. We're going to save this. Yeah. And we're going to save this. Yeah. Perfect. And you know what? We're going to save this too. That way, when we are working on our next model, which, trust me, I have been working on it. There may be plans for when that will eventually show up. And it will be a full body model, not just this little thing here. I may or may not be in a room with a mimic. I think because I saw the light fan blink at me. Wino, are you so? Where'd you get the mushrooms? Where'd you get them? Come on. Where are you getting that good stuff? Full body Dalah, indeed. Here, can I show the reference? I can. Here, you know what? I'll show a little something. Or can I show the current progress? Hmm. There we go. Current progress. I want to save it? No. Might just be because I'm in a dark room at the moment. Fair enough. But yes, that was Box. That is current progress on Box. Okay, then next. Where are they? They're up here. Yeah. And we're just gonna go up here. We're also gonna do this. And we're going to pull out the airbrush. Did I fuck that up? No, I did not. Thank God. You know, it's kind of creepy when your iris just disappear. You look straight into the camera. Like this. Like this, wino? Like this? Ah. Um... I'll try not to give you too many nightmares. I think after stream I have to do dishes. I think that's something I have to do. Okay. Dropped my earbud. I dropped my earbud. Alright, let's see. Now for this. Oh yeah, we just gotta real quick. Oh shit, nope, not what I meant to do. Real quick. Again. And one last time. That makes it so that those disappear when that happens. Okay. It's wrong. My own layer. Oh, fuck. Ooh. I think I'm giving myself a little bit of a Charlie horse. Fucking leg going nuts. That's what I meant to do. We need to pull out this one. Yes. Very good, very good. Dropped my earbud again. Seem to be doing that. What? There we go. Let's see if I can sort of angle this so that my eyes aren't falling into the abyss every time I'm drawing. All right. Hydrate. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. I forget how many times I let people use that. Community. Oh, it was viewer rewards. Yeah, this one. This one. How was it? How many was it? Hydrate. Alright, I just put it on 1 minute cooldown. Right, that was what I did. I remember now. I didn't put any limit on it. But I appreciate the reminders to hydrate. It's helping me take care of myself when I'm being dumb. Kaboom! What kaboom? I'm confused. Nobody go kaboom. Not yet. We must figure out what wino means by kaboom. We must halt the kaboom for the reasons. Why was it that they all went kaboom? When you wrap a car around a streetlight, it's like a fruit by the foot around your arm. Oh, I get what you're saying. This is indeed true. I saw that once. It was kind of like this back road. And some car, I guess they were like, I was out on a camping trip, right? And some car, we had been hearing like racing the night before, and then the day of, like the morning of, we went to go get more supplies for our camping trip, and we drove right by like this big old crash. There was like a fire truck. There was 3 ambulances that were just all staring up at this car that was in a tree about 40 feet in the air, and it was just wrapped around it, like, completely. And I was just like, whoa, fuck. Well, that guy's dead, but whoa. And the guy was with we told a couple jokes. Well, so basically there was this, do you know like how when you're going down a hill, there's like, you kind of go zigzagging down a hill, down a road? My thought is that he couldn't stop, he got some inertia, and he went right off the top, and then he kind of went diagonally down and hit a tree that was like a little bit lower. Yeah, kind of. Here, let me see if I can't find it. Zigzag street, down hill. Yeah, here. It wasn't quite like this, but here, you know what? I'll pull up a quick. Here. How the fuck do I do this? Oh yeah, this was. Is this the street? No, this just looks like the street. Here, I'm going to save this image. Save as. I mean, it's a web file. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I just gotta do this. Open up here. Open up this guy. I'll save. Save as a PNG. There we go. Yes, saying transparency will be lost. Fine. Properties. PNG one. Yes, it is. Here. There. this is kind of what the street looked like. So I wager he was like somewhere on the left, couldn't stop, flew over, and connected on the other side of this this little like first dip in the middle here, and he ended up on like the right loop in like the tree, and then beside the tree there was like, it would have been like where the like the top edge of where this picture ends, like on the top there would have been like a big river. And that explains what the fuck I'm talking about. Hopefully. Or it doesn't, and I'm just... I'll never be understood. I'll never be understood here. Oh. I must run away. Oh. I think we'll probably get the base coat for these 2 nights done. And then we'll probably raid out, by the way. Oh yeah, it was, they must have been going, like, well over, like, 120 kilometers, you know what I mean? To get that much air to, like, that's the kind of thing of, you blink and it's over. Hopefully. Especially since we didn't hear any noise. So, you know, it was pretty evident that, yeah. Yeah, exactly. And then, like, I think we got back by, like, 5 hours later. And, yeah. But we got back, like, 5 hours later, and the car was down, and most of the trucks were gone, so... I presume, you know, they got it all done. Also, 40 feet up may be an exaggeration. It was probably closer to like 20, but still, like, up in the air, taller than, you know, me and the person I was with. Taller than our big SUV, too. Man, I haven't been camping in years. I should go camping again. Those were fun. Most time I went camping, it was kind of shitty. But it was alright. Well, how does one get their car wrapped around the tree and the branch going like 120 around there? Right in the middle, anyways, the car is... Well, here's the thing. The way me and the person I was with kind of figured was going on is they were doing a street race down the back road with like 3 other cars. And I don't know where those 3 other cars were, but I saw them the night before, and I heard them late in the night, like racing down the street. And then the next morning we found that. So I imagine they were probably going even faster than that, and you know, hey, yeah. One of my favorite sayings. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Oh, oh. Not bad, and then want to go a layer lower here. Do you think one of them might hit the other from the back of the guardrail into the tree? I doubt it. It didn't give me that kind of vibe, but I mean it's possible. That'd be some pretty you know, action movie type shit. You know, like Tokyo Drift or something where, oh yeah, I was racing with my best buddy, and then Chad Thundercock, I don't know, came up behind him and he rammed him off the road and he didn't make it. I need to beat Chad in a race now to remember my friend, and then everybody claps at the end when I win and my super hot girl, like, yeah. I think there is generally more like kind of horrific things that happen in the world due to stupidity than malice. At least here. Okay, and then the Hollow Knight has sort of like this brownish gray, like this color here, thing, and let's go ahead and do that correctly. Here, you know, I think this would make things a bit easier to see. You ever wonder what magic would it be like if it existed? I mean, kinda. I think it would be immediately exploited. I think it would immediately, you know, be used for bad. Or for personal interest. Like, would it be like Harry Potter or D&D? It really depends, because I think important thing to note is the way those two worlds work. Blah 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 blah. Oh, I got a message. What's this? Because in one, magic is kind of tied to bloodlines and stuff. And, like, the whole wizard society thing works a bit differently than, you know, it does in, say, D&D. But imagine you're asking more, would it be like institutionalized, or would it be kind of free roaming? I think it would be both. I think there would be a lot of uh kind of like, how do I say this? Yeah, exactly. It also depends on like what kind of magic system we're talking about. Like, you could call like Avatar: The Last Airbender, that's magic in a way. Or are we talking wizards, or are we talking like psychics? You know, there's a lot of different kinds of magic. But I definitely think people in power wouldn't want magic like publicized. Do you know what I mean? Wizards makes and yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I don't think it would become super common. There's one person in every country that wants to make a fireball nuke. Yep. That's true. Yeah, I think it really depends how common magic would become. Like, would people just show up in the world that can use magic? In which case, yeah, I think people would catch on eventually, but it was like, oh yeah, this is an art that needs to be taught, or whatever. Nowadays, I think that would definitely, world governments would want to keep that mostly a secret, so they can pretty exclusively use it. Me personally, use books to make world end calamity via fireball and a whole bunch of powerful spells. Well, that's presuming that, we get to be the archmages of this society. For me, I'm pretty happy if I could use like some cool teleport magic. I think that'd be pretty cool. Teleport things around. That'd be pretty ideal. Oh. Gonna go. Night. Bye. Alright. Get you later, Wido. Hope to see you around. We're probably not going too much longer anyway. See ya, see ya. That's pretty good. Here. I think we need Something like this. Nope. Something like this. There we go. Grab this guy. Looks like an egg. That's not bad. Go. That's my earbud out. Again. I'm gonna need to get new earbuds pretty soon, honestly. Okay, and we're just going to this should be good. Let's get a little bit darker here. Fill that. That. Dang. I'm bad at keeping in these lines. There we go. Use this. Go. Color that in. Whew. There. You know what I haven't seen in a long time? It's called The Longest Yard. The Longest Yard. Yeah. With the fuck's this guy's name? Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler. La 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 la. With the prison and stuff. I enjoyed that movie for a while. We'll watch it again. See if it still holds up. There we go. There. This. Like this. Oop. Ooh. Might be a little bit too dark, but we can always fix that. Nope. Yeah. There we go. Like that. There. Yeah. I think I'm gonna watch a bunch of, my favorite, movies from when I was first getting into movies, you know what I mean? That'd be like The Longest Yard, Secondhand Lions. Is it Sahara or Sahara? Yeah, Sahara movie. with Matthew McConaughey. Oh. Those three for sure. What else was there? Oh. Oh, nope, that's an eraser tool. I think there it is. The eraser. And bit of a line like so. Line like so. And like this. Coming together a little bit. And we'll also do, we'll do this. Right about there. That's good. There we go. I'm going to save this, like so. Go. Let's see anything. Obviously, we'll have to. Where's it? I have to draw this boy at some point. But at the moment, I think that looks pretty good for a draft. Not draft, but like a progress pick, you could say. Even though you would usually use that for some sort of physical thing. Oh. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. So we are done with this. Means we can do that. Very good, very good. I hope everybody enjoyed the stream today. But we are winding down. We are winding down and raiding out and doing all that. But yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed the stream today. Thank you for your support, chatters, lurkers, friendos, all the above. Hope everyone enjoyed the stream, and if you, by the air time here, you want to hang out or drop a follow, we'll be happy to have you, and we'll be live again tomorrow. So, yeah. Do we want to raid out? I don't think we'll raid out. I think we'll just hang out here. And we'll have a regular ending for one. So to that point, for now, finally, to all my cardboard crusaders, my boxy family, good times, son. See you tomorrow. Stay comfy. And of course, bye.